Hey guys, it's Rita, and today we're going to be doing lesson 3.3b, and today's special guest is...
Hi, I'm Josie. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm excited to help.
Okay.
So for the first problem, we're using the coordinate pi over 6. So the x value for pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2, and the y value is 1/2. So when we're doing these problems, we need to remember that x is equal to r of cosine, and y is equal to r of sine. So what you would do is, for x is equal to 4 times square root of 3 over 2, and for y is equal to 4 times 1/2. This would get you 2 square root of 3 and 2. So your final coordinates would be 2 square root of 3 and 2. Also, pi over 6 is like about there. For question number 3, 7 pi over 6 is going to be out here, and that coordinate would be negative square root of 3 over 2. And y would be negative 1/2. So the same formula is x is equal to r of cosine, y is equal to r of sine. So for x, we do x is equal to 6 times negative square root of 3 over 2, and y would be 6 times negative 1/2. That means x would be negative 3 square root of 3, and that would be negative 3. So your final coordinates would be negative square root of 3 times 3 and negative 3. Next, we're going to do number 5. So 2 pi over 3 is going to be here. So that means your x value is your x coordinate would be negative 1/2. And your y coordinate would be square root of 3 over 2. Same formula as before, x is equal to r cosine, y is equal to r sine, x is equal to 12 times negative 1/2, y is equal to 12 times square root of 3 over 2. This would be negative 6. Y would equal 6 square root of 3. So your final coordinates would be negative 6, 6 square root of 3. For question number 7, the x value for 4 pi over 3 would be negative 1/2. Y would be negative square root of 3 over 2, because 4 pi over 3 is about here. So you would take x is equal to r cosine, y is equal to r sine, x is equal to 8 times negative 1/2, which is equal to negative 4. Y is equal to 8 times negative square root of 3 over 2, which is equal to negative 4 square root of 3. So that means your final coordinates would be negative 4 square root of 3. And then we'll do question number 9 as well. So we have right here, that's your pi coordinate, so that would be negative 1 and 0. So we have x is equal to r cosine, y is equal to r sine, x is equal to 9 times negative 1, y would equal 9 times 0. So you would have the final coordinates of negative 9 and 0. Let me scroll down. So looking at number 11, you want to think about what sign it's showing you. Like, is it positive in both the x and y value, negative in both the x and y value, or like positive in one and negative in the other. So if you're looking at 3 square root of 2 and 3 square root of 2, you know that this is going to take place in the first quadrant. And so when you think about what possible coordinates there could be, there's only one in the first quadrant that give you the numerator of square root of 2. And that would be at pi over 4, which is square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. So now you know that your theta, or your radian, is going to be pi over 4. And then you want to think about, okay, so what divided by 2 is going to give you 3, and that's when that's when you know what your r is going to be. So your r value is going to be 6, because 6 times square root of 2 over 2 is equal to, let me give a question mark there. 6 times square root of 2 over 2 is going to give you 3 square root of 2. And then we'll move on to number 13. So for number 13, we're looking at one value that's going to be a negative number for your x value, and then your y value is going to be positive. So you know that it's going to take place in this quadrant here. And so you know that the numerator for the x value is going to have a square root of 3, and there's only really one option for that quadrant, so that would be square root of 3 over 2, negative square root of 3 over 2. And the only other possible coordinate for the y value would be 1/2, because it's positive y value. So then you would have r times negative square root of 3 over 2 is equal to negative 9 square root of 3 over 2. And then r times 1/2 is equal to 9. So you would then do some math. R is equal to 2 times 9. R is equal to 18. And then you also know in the quadrant, x and y value could only be at 5 pi over 6. And then we'll move on to right here. So this one's kind of a lot easier. So you know that the coordinate is going to be square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. And you know this because this right here, it's multiplied with the numerator. So you automatically know that your r is going to be 7. So next you just need to figure out where your theta is. So if you look at square root of 3 over 2 and negative 1/2, the only possible quadrant that can be in is this one here. And so you know that your theta is going to be about right here, and that's going to equal 11 pi over 6. And that's it.